What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Physical attraction is important for optimal outcome, right? For the best outcome. And this is probably the best type of attraction first. Then all that the other stuff is like icing on the cake, right? Like your personality and your hobbies and your beliefs and all of that stuff. Okay. And I'm gonna get right into it. First of all, this is Tarik Talks. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me. Quick disclaimer. This is not the end all be all. I am not an authority on anything, right? A fool thinks he knows everything. A wise man, or trying to be, working on towards being wise, knows that he knows nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And I know that my shit is not like the end all be all, but from observation, we can kind of agree to a certain extent that if she is physically attracted to you, right? That if the physical attraction is present, she's looking at you, she's like, damn, I want to tear him down. Then your personality is going to click, your conversation, your confidence, background, beliefs, because that is very important too, by the way, right? And so on and so forth. But right now, I'm just focusing on the physical part of it, okay? It's not the end all be all, but it is the best. It is the best outcome. It is the best way to get the outcome that you want, right? And now, young ladies are gonna like what they like, okay? And this is not to discourage you guys. As a matter of fact, it is to encourage you guys, because all chicks like what the fuck they like, okay? Like, I remember growing up, man. I'm from from Houston, and my schools were in a city. And if you weren't dark skinned, right? If you weren't a dark skinned black man, then you were not getting much play. Okay. You were not getting much play. That's just the way it is. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a small, tiny example. I'm just giving you like the tiniest of examples, just throwing it out there. Okay. So some chicks like dark men, some chicks like light men, some chicks like this and that. Okay. So whatever she likes, whatever it is that she likes is what she likes. Now, there is some things that are generally, okay, close to objectively attractive, right? Notice I said close to objectively, because there is nothing that is 100% objective in this world, right? Everything is a culmination, is a combination of subjective thoughts, subjective, opinions, and all that stuff. So with that being said, there are some things that are very close to objective, such as having a fit body. I think we can all agree to a certain extent that every single chick is not gonna mind a guy that has a very fit body, okay? There might be few exceptions where some chicks are like BBW lovers, but I don't know, BBM, like big beautiful man or whatever. I don't know what the hell. Pause. I don't know what the hell. I've never heard a term for that. I just only heard fat. I don't think we have a term of endearment for larger men. Okay. But they like those type of guys. You do find those outliers, but even them, for the most part, they're going to want to mess with a guy that is in shape. Okay. Having your grooming and your all that good stuff, that's going to greatly increase attraction, right? But in any case, she has to look at that and she has to want to like it, because look, man, we've all heard of the halo effect, right? And I'm not on some black pill type of stuff, and I've said this in many other videos, okay? Even if I don't agree with someone, there is always something to take away, because the black pill does have a few. Now, don't get in my comment section. Oh yeah, see, you turned black pill. Shut up. No, I didn't, because every single person has something to take away from it, right? And I do agree. That looks are very important. You know what I mean? And so is your personality. Okay, because let me throw in this quick caveat. You could be handsome as hell. You could look like a Vogue cover model. if your personality does not click with her, I mean, it's almost, null and void unless you're hitting it off on a one night stand type of deal or a quick fling. You're at a party, she sees you from a distance, you see her, and you whisper some shit up in her ear like the Yin Yang twins, right? Hey, how you doing, little mama? Type of one in the comment if you remember that Yin Yang whisper song, right? If you put a Yin Yang whisper song on her in the middle of the party, and y'all just go ahead and thump real quick, y'all go ahead and do y'all thing in a room real quick. Other than that, your personalities are going to have to click. But the looks, we can't get away from that, the physicality part, because the thing about it is, a guy who is physically appealing to a young lady, he is going to get her way more easier. He's going to get her way more easier, as opposed to the guy who's maybe she's not too attracted to, right? Maybe he's not too attracted. Maybe she's not too attracted to him, rather. And hell, she'll give him a chance, and hell, he might even break her down in the bed, right? He'll probably break her back, blow her back out, all that good stuff. And then she'll be like, wow, I was missing out type of deal. But unfortunately, this guy might have to wait it out a little more, right? He might have to do a little more pursuing. He might have to do a little more chasing, so to speak, which you should never do, right? Let's just be honest. Okay? He might have to, quote unquote, prove himself a tad bit more if she was a little more attracted to him. You feel me? Because let's not kid ourselves, right? Females, they can see, right? It's unless they can't, obviously, and that's a whole other conversation, which I'm not even qualified to speak on, right? But she's a healthy young woman. She can see. She's still a human being, guys. And yes, females with the whole looks thing, they're not, how can I put this? They do consider it a lot. Let's just get that out. Let's just get that out of there, right? They do consider it a hell of a lot, right? But unlike men, a chick could be a total biatch, and he'll still pipe her at the end of the night if she lets him, right? A chick, she's gonna be very into his looks. If she's into his looks, if his personality is kind of whack, nothing might not come of it, okay? Unless she's that attracted to him. But with that being said, like I was saying, the guy that is attractive, he's gonna get away with a little bit more, right? Here's the thing with the guy that she finds attractive. He has to do it. This is the thing about it, fellas, and listen up. This is the cold hard facts. He has to do less, and he can get away with more. Okay? So he does less, and he can get away with a little bit more. So what that means is, if she is very attracted to him, whatever her preference is, if she likes the Chad or the Tyrone or the Chad, whatever, right? If she's looking at him and she's like, man, that guy, I just want him blowing and breaking my back out at the same time, right? I just want him destroying me. That if she's looking at him, he has to do a tad bit less, right? His meeting, right? Him getting up with her, it's gonna be real quick and easy, as opposed to the guy that she's not that attracted to physically. She has to somewhat come around to him, right? He has to do a little more. He has to do this and that, and the you know what I mean? Kind of text her a little extra and shit like that. The guy that she's attracted to, she's gonna be instantly like, and his personality is somewhat decent. Oh yeah, it's gonna be real easy for him. It's gonna be super easy for him. So if you are interacting with a young lady, make sure that her attraction to you is optimal. Look, man, if you, for my fellas that can relate, if you've been with a young lady that was just super, that she found you just as attractive, probably even a little more than you found her attractive, and don't get it twisted, it doesn't mean that you found her unattractive. You found her very attractive, but she was just a little more into you. You know, the way that the passion, all the good stuff. It's just you can't mess with chicks that are on the fence anymore. You just can't go back to the oh, I can't make it tonight, and you just can't go back to it because you know how it feels. You know how it feels to be with a chick that is ready to jump your bones just as much as you are with her, right? So don't if she don't find you just as attractive as you find her, bruh, call it, just nicely tell her, hey, look, I appreciate your time. You feel me? I gotta bounce. You don't gotta say all that literally, but you get the gist. Like, just go ahead and bow out gracefully, and only mess with chicks that find you just as attractive, because that physical attraction part is very important. Don't let no one tell you different. All right.